After dipping in intensity down to a Category 3 on Thursday evening, Hurricane Kiko is once again a Category 4 storm out in the eastern Pacific Ocean. Once again, this storm is expected to rapidly weaken over the next couple of days and is expected to be a tropical storm by the time it gets to the north of the island chain, but it's still too early to see exact impacts. I do want to take the latest look at the National Hurricane Center's track for Hurricane Kiko. It is again a Category 4 storm out in the eastern Pacific Ocean, starting to move into the central Pacific over the next couple of days. By Friday evening, still a Category 4, holding on to major hurricane status throughout Saturday afternoon, then rapidly weakening as we're moving into cooler waters on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And the strong winds aloft north of the island chain are going to continue to make Kiko fall apart. It's a tropical storm as it's north of the island chain. This was actually the first track that the National Hurricane Center does not include the Big Island in the cone of uncertainty. It's starting to trend more northward in the weather models. Just taking a quick look at the satellite out there, Kiko has a very defined eye out there, just indicating that it is a very organized storm. But again, all of the variables out there, the cool water, the shear, and the dry air are going to make Kiko fall apart going forward. Taking a look at the weather model trends out there, starting to see Kiko pulling north of the island chain. The spaghetti models out there, there's a little bit more spread than what we were seeing on Thursday, but a majority of the weather models are still pulling Kiko off towards the north. I'll show you the GFS and the Euro coming up in a bit, but if this is the case, if it does move north of the state, the main concern is going to be large surf. Just taking a look at the wave heights in Kiko right now, we're seeing wave heights around 30 feet tall. That's not going to be the case for us out there, especially as we're getting into Monday and Tuesday. You can take a look at the swell, though. We could see high surf advisories potentially on east-facing shores as we're going into Monday and Tuesday, starting to see that Kiko swell arrive throughout Monday and Tuesday morning. It's going to be moving across the rest of the island chain throughout Wednesday. Kiko, of course, is moving northward because of this low pressure system that's cut off from the jet stream. It's going to continue moving further southward over the next couple of days, causing and steering Kiko further northward. And like I mentioned, the shear out there as Kiko moves north of the state, you can see these blue colors right here that are just north of Hawaii. That is just indicative of really strong upper level winds that are going to cause Kiko to further fall apart to a tropical storm strength. Here's the European model. Once again, like yesterday, it is keeping Kiko well to the north of the island chain. Maybe some rainfall for parts of the state as we're going into Wednesday. Some showers possible for Oahu and Kauai. And then the American model, a little bit further northward than the European model. And those two are what they've been trending towards, keeping it north of the island chain. Of course, the main impact in this situation would be the surf. We still have to keep a close eye on it. Still too early to tell for the impacts. Make sure to stay tuned to us for the latest impacts.